If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Barber, you're talking about Derek Brooks, you're talking about guys that I'm sure look up to you. Do you go to every Bucs game?
Well, you know, I watch them on TV a lot. I used to go to more of the games, but as I've gotten older...
Oh, come on. You got a little snow on the mountain there. Maybe you got some fire in a kettle now.
I tend to say, I'm going to find the best seat in the house. And
that's high def.
Yeah, you keep creating all this nice high definition, and it's just like to be in there. So I watch it quite a few of them at home. But the one thing about it is the organization, you know, from the coaches to the owners, have always been so welcoming and friendly, and say, hey, come over and watch practice anytime you want to. Come to games if you
sure.
want to. So you can't ask for anything better than that.
For you, and we have LeRoy Selman here, Hall of Famer, legend from the Buccaneers. We are in Tampa. It's Super Bowl 43. It's all brought to you by Coors Light and our friends at ToyotaLiveWeb.com. For you, with the entrepreneurial side, and I was kidding around with you before you came on the air, but when did a restaurant come in? And I guess in the late 70s, this is what football players did. They either opened car dealerships or maybe going into insurance, but certainly a restaurant. And you came down from Oklahoma, and I have never eaten your place. I've never heard a bad thing about your place. I want to get over there this week, and especially if my wife gets one look at this menu, finds out about the fried chicken and the meatloaf and the ribs and the pork, it's going to be all over. But I've driven by your place a million times. Tell me about your place, and tell me how it all started for you. And you have a bunch of locations now.
Yeah, we have, 6 locations, all located on the west coast of Florida here, and we began first store open in 2000.
So how does that happen? Somebody comes to you and says, lend your name to barbecue, or was this your idea?
Well, you know, it's a partnership. We kind of came together, and I had the great fortune of meeting the founders of Outback Steakhouse.
Okay.
Bob Basham, Chris Sullivan, Tim Gannon.
So there's a reason it's in the parking lot with the Roys and the Flemings, because you are Roys and Flemings.
We're in the family with
LeRoy Selman. It's like Roy's, like Yamaguchi, you know? Right, exactly.
So they're outstanding restaurateurs. Their success speaks for themselves. So,
sure.
So when we began to talk about the opportunity to do something like this, it was a no-brainer if you have an opportunity to hook up with people of their credibility, expertise, and knowledge into this business. And that's the reason why, you know, I lent my name to it. We talked about the concept and what we envision it being as we move forward. And
is this going to be a national chain? We're going to have a Selman's in Baltimore area?
Well, we hope so someday. You know, it just depends on how we can grow. We want to grow, you know, responsibly and everything.
Sure.
So if the economy dictates opportunities to do that, we will.
Well, I tell you what, if I don't get some mile-high pulled pork chicken and pork and ribs and chopped salad and quesadillas and nachos, this looks like good stuff. So
steaks and fish, and you name it, it's there.
Well, it's nice to have met you. I remember watching you play back in the day, and the creamsicle orange and all that stuff, and now I can say I've met the man.
All right, we appreciate it. Thanks for having us on.
Oh, it's an exciting week here in Tampa. I mean, and who's going to win the game? What do you got here?
Well, hey,
and you're only allowed to say Cardinals. We're in Baltimore.
All right.
You're not allowed to say Steelers here.
All right, Cardinals. Absolutely.
What do you really think?
No, hey, you know, I know people think that because of the physical nature of the Steelers that they are going to win this game, but you got Kurt Warner and a pretty group of skilled guys on the other side, and if they can get rolling, I think they really do have a chance of winning this game.
Last thing, I can't have a Sooner on. We have a tradition in Baltimore. Any Oklahoma Sooner comes on has to sing Boomer Sooner. So, do you know the words to Boomer Sooner?
Well, I know the words, but I would be hard pressed to sing it. My voice is terrible.
Somebody in Norman right now is silenced because of this. Good to meet you, man. Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
LeRoy Selman, there he goes. LeRoy Selman's. You can check it out on the web if you're ever down here in the South Florida, Tampa area. It looks like the mac and cheese double play would be all me. We're going to step out, make our own double play. We'll step out.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.